Hi everyone, Sarah here. I'm just going to be showing a short presentation on Skitch today. Skitch is a great piece of software, it's free, and it allows you to really neatly annotate over top of photographs, draw over top of them, add in arrows, and has a number of uses within classroom environments. So it's certainly worth considering. You can go into evernote.com/skitch, that's Skitch, and download it for free. It's also available through the Apple App Store. Once you've gone ahead and loaded it up onto your computer by clicking through, I'm going to go ahead and open up what it will actually look like on your screen. So this is basically the Skitch platform that you'll be using. Relatively straightforward to use, which is great news. I'm going to go ahead and open up an image, which I'm going to work with today for you. So any type of image is fine. This one is going to be a, still got that there. Works with JPEGs and any number of things, and you can rename them there as you go. Now what I mostly use this for within the classroom is for text. So I'm going to start there and go ahead and click on the letter, and then it's just a matter of clicking whereabouts you'd like it and typing in. And once you've got that, you can go ahead and change the colours, have a play around with some different options to make it suit you. I tend to use white because I go over top of photos often, and that's generally a pretty good option. You can also change your different fonts if you'd like, so I tend to use this one, it matches with our school font, but you've got lots of different options. And you've got your adjustment for size here. Now the one downfall about Skitch, in my opinion, is that you actually can't centre your text or justify it or left line or anything like that, and it doesn't go ahead and enter automatically for you. So you do end up having to put it through like that, and if you want it centred, I just go ahead and tap the space bar a few times, and same for right align. And it tends to work pretty well if you go that way. Then you can go ahead and position it wherever you choose. Couple of other things you might like to do, you can go ahead and actually draw over top of it, again choosing your colours so that you're happy with what you've got. And the neat thing about this is if you end up with a bit of a wonky line like that one, it goes ahead and smooths it out for you. So if the kids end up doing a little bit of drawing on the screen, it just tidies it up a little bit for them. You've also got the option of adding in lines and shapes. You've got your circles and your squares there. You can drop a colour through the entire background if you choose to. You can go ahead and rub out any mistakes that you've made, which I'll just show you how we get rid of there. And another thing that's really handy is being able to put a little arrow in. So say for example you're wanting to point out something down here, you might put the arrow in and then come through with a box. Now I didn't position that quite right. I'm going to come back up to my pointer, and this now allows me to drag and adjust anything at all. So I might just add another little thing in here to show you how to do it. So again, clicking on my words, and really, really simple. Can you think of how you would use it? I'm going to go ahead and drop my size down a little bit there, like so, and centre it in there. Okay. So this is a really great thing to annotate over top of children's photos to add in their own voice. Also, if you're making a little tutorial to show them how to do something, you can go ahead and actually take a screenshot of your computer as you're doing it and add in little boxes to show them where to click, what to do next, and you can show them a tutorial as you go and maybe print it out for the classroom wall. I'm almost finished now, so I'm going to go ahead and export it. And once I've chosen export, I'm just going to pop it wherever I'd like to go. And the trick is keep it at the original size, otherwise it does drop the size down. So keep it the original size and go ahead and click save. Now just to show you a couple of examples of how I've used this in the space, today I was working alongside a reading group and I went ahead and put in the Walt that we were learning, and then from that got a little bit of student voice to add in over the top from Alvin. So now we've got a record that's not just a photo, but actually talks about the learning that was happening at that stage, and also really spells out what his thoughts were. Got another one down the bottom here, and this one here I actually asked these students some questions, and from that they went ahead and answered on there. So again, we've got the student voice and their thoughts on top of the photograph, and it really helps with the younger kids because not only are they reading the text, but they've also got the illustration. Once you've saved your photo as from Skitch, it's just an absolute normal photo file, so you just upload it as you normally would. You can go ahead and embed it in bits and pieces. So we've got here a science slideshow that's been done in PhotoSnack, which is another free web tool that you can use to organise your photos up online. And because they're all embedded in just as part of the photos, we've been able to actually slide them through. I'll show you what I mean by that.